Manchester United are reportedly considering a shock move for Leeds United midfielder Ao Tanaka as they prepare for a crucial summer transfer window. The unexpected link has raised eyebrows across the football world, particularly given the historic rivalry between the two clubs and the relatively low profile Tanaka has maintained since arriving in English football. The Red Devils are believed to be exploring a range of midfield options, with cost-effective solutions becoming increasingly important as the club balances squad rebuilding with financial sustainability. Tanaka has emerged as a surprising yet intriguing candidate within those discussions. At 27, Tanaka is entering what many consider the peak years of his career, and his blend of technical ability, tactical intelligence, and composure on the ball has not gone unnoticed. Despite limited opportunities at Leeds, his performances, when called upon, have demonstrated a player capable of operating at a higher level. Sources suggest that Manchester United scouts have been monitoring Tanaka closely over recent months. His ability to dictate tempo, maintain possession under pressure, and contribute defensively aligns with the type of midfield profile the club is seeking. Tanaka's situation at Leeds United has become increasingly uncertain. The Japanese international has struggled for consistent game time, often finding himself on the fringes of the starting lineup despite being fit and available. This lack of regular minutes has reportedly led to growing frustration within the players' camp. Tanaka is understood to be keen on securing a more prominent role, particularly as he looks to remain an important figure for Japan on the international stage. Leeds United, however, are not ready to give up on him just yet. Club officials are said to be weighing up the possibility of offering Tanaka a new contract in an attempt to secure his long-term future. That decision is complicated by the interest now emerging from multiple Premier League clubs. Tanaka's availability at a relatively low transfer fee has made him an attractive option for teams seeking value in the market. Manchester United's interest is perhaps the most high-profile among those suitors. The club is undergoing a period of transition, and midfield reinforcements are widely expected to be a priority. With several senior players facing uncertain futures, United are looking to reshape their midfield with a mix of youth, experience, and tactical versatility. Tanaka fits into that vision as a dependable and technically sound option. While he may not be a marquee signing, his potential role within the squad could prove significant. Depth has been a recurring issue for Manchester United, particularly in demanding periods of the season. Tanaka's adaptability is another factor working in his favour. He is capable of playing in multiple midfield roles, whether as a deep-lying playmaker or in a more advanced central position. This flexibility would provide United's manager with additional tactical options, something that has been lacking at times during the current campaign. The financial aspect of the deal is also appealing. Tanaka is considered a cut-price option, especially compared to other midfield targets who would command significantly higher fees. In an era where financial fair play regulations play a crucial role in transfer decisions, such affordability cannot be overlooked. United are increasingly mindful of making smart, sustainable investments. Leeds United's stance on the situation remains cautious. While they are aware of the growing interest, they have yet to make a definitive decision regarding Tanaka's future. Offering him a new contract could signal their intention to keep him, but it may also be a strategic move to increase his market value. For Tanaka, the decision will likely come down to playing time and career progression. At this stage of his career, regular football is essential. A move to Manchester United would represent a significant step up, but it would also come with increased competition for places. Whether he would be guaranteed more minutes at Old Trafford compared to Elland Road is a question that will need careful consideration. Nonetheless, the allure of joining one of the world's biggest clubs is difficult to ignore. Manchester United's global stature and competitive ambitions remain strong draws for players. Tanaka's playing style could suit the demands of a possession-based system. His ability to recycle the ball efficiently and maintain structure in midfield is highly valued. Additionally, his work rate and discipline off the ball make him a reliable presence in defensive transitions. These qualities could make him a useful asset in matches where control and balance are required. United's recruitment strategy has increasingly focused on identifying undervalued talent, and Tanaka appears to fit that mold. Rather than pursuing only high-profile signings, the club is looking to build a more cohesive and balanced squad. This approach could see players like Tanaka play an important supporting role within the team. Leeds United fans may have mixed feelings about the potential departure. While Tanaka has not been a regular starter, his professionalism and performances have earned respect. Losing him to a rival club would add another layer of complexity to the situation. The rivalry between Leeds and Manchester United is one of the most intense in English football history. Transfers between the two clubs are rare and often controversial, making this potential deal particularly noteworthy. From Tanaka's perspective, the move would be purely professional, but the wider narrative would inevitably attract attention. Media coverage of the transfer could amplify its significance, especially if negotiations progress. At this stage, discussions are believed to be in the early phases, with no formal offer yet submitted. Manchester United are likely assessing multiple targets before making a final decision. Tanaka's name being included in those considerations reflects the thoroughness of their scouting process. The summer transfer window is expected to be a busy period for the club, with several areas of the squad needing reinforcement. Midfield remains a key focus, particularly in terms of adding depth and tactical variety. Tanaka's potential arrival would not necessarily be headline-grabbing, but it could prove to be a smart acquisition. Players who arrive with less fanfare often bring consistency and reliability, traits that are invaluable over the course of a long season. Leeds United, meanwhile, must decide whether to integrate Tanaka more prominently or capitalise on his market value. Their final decision could hinge on managerial plans and squad restructuring. If they choose to sell, they may face competition from other Premier League sides. This could drive up interest and potentially lead to a bidding scenario. For Manchester United, acting decisively could be key if they are serious about securing his signature. Timing often plays a crucial role in transfer negotiations. Waiting too long could allow rival clubs to enter the race and complicate matters. Tanaka's camp is likely to be monitoring developments closely. Any indication of a concrete offer could accelerate discussions regarding his future. The player's desire for regular football will remain central to any decision he makes. Joining a club where he feels valued and utilised will be a priority. Manchester United will need to present a clear plan for his role within the team. Without that clarity, convincing him to make the move could prove challenging. Leeds United's potential contract offer could also influence the situation significantly. A renewed deal with improved terms might persuade Tanaka to stay. However, if his concerns about playing time are not addressed, a departure becomes more likely. The coming weeks are expected to bring greater clarity as clubs finalise their transfer strategies. Tanaka's situation is one to watch closely as the window approaches. His future could become one of the more intriguing subplots of the summer. Whether the move materialises or not, it highlights Manchester United's evolving recruitment approach. Identifying value in unexpected places is becoming an increasingly important aspect of modern football. Tanaka represents exactly that kind of opportunity. A technically gifted, experienced midfielder available at a reasonable price is a rare combination. If Manchester United proceed with the move, it could prove to be a shrewd piece of business. Only time will tell whether this surprising link develops into a concrete transfer. For now, it remains a story that continues to gather momentum. As speculation grows, fans of both clubs will be watching closely. The potential implications stretch beyond just one player. It speaks to broader strategies, ambitions, and the ever-changing dynamics of the transfer market. In the end, Tanaka's next move could define the next chapter of his career. And perhaps, in an unexpected twist, it could be at Old Trafford.